Great rising, great rising, great rising, rich rising. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Rich rising, peace, 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 peace. Greetings, greetings, greetings. This feels a little more comfortable, so this will probably be my new time. A little more comfortable. So this will probably be my new time. So it's it's about to be 6 o'clock. So 6 o'clock here, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And the rest of y'all who be chiming in around the world, peace at your perspective time. Hey, Squeaky. Rich Risings. Great Rising. Hey, she continues. Hey, Goddess on assignment. Let's see. Brian. Hey, baby. Tyra. I see you. I see you. I see you. Angelique. Peace, beloved. Sunshine. Great day. Rich Risings. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Welcome to the Healing Chamber. My name is Tamara Chanel. I am the owner of the Healing Chamber, as well as the founder of the Healing Chamber Academy. Hey, Coco. Rich Rising. Since it just turned right there, I'm going to go ahead and start. So this week we have been reading from Motivation Manifesto. And it says, many people are checked out of today because they are thinking about tomorrow. We ain't got to go no further. Okay? For some, there is a secret fear that tomorrow will be worse than today. They lie awake stewing on hardships that tomorrow might bring. Their fears about the future rips them from the blessings of that moment. I'm going to say this one more time. Many people are checked out of today because they are thinking about tomorrow. For some, there is a secret fear that tomorrow will be worse than today. They lie awake, stewing on the hardship that tomorrow might bring. There's fears about the future rips them away from the blessings of that moment. Ashe. Good God. Forgetting tomorrow is the beginning of that particular chapter. And if y'all want to get this book and start reading along, that was page 79, Forgetting Tomorrow. And that's something that I love to talk about because a lot of times your anxiety is based off of you thinking about what is going to happen tomorrow, you thinking about what is happening in the future instead of you being present in your body. If you've been rocking with me for a very long time, one of the biggest things that I teach and talk about is the fact that anxiety comes from thinking and worrying about the future, and depression comes from your mindset being stuck in the past, your energy being stuck on the past, thinking about what was, okay? Future, what is, what can be, what will be, past, what was. And that's how we get stuck in this energy that's stagnant for us, that doesn't allow us to grow. It doesn't allow us to expand in our consciousness. It will make us repeat patterns. It will make us move out of our fear body instead of our God body. And the one thing that we do not want to do is be consistently walking in fear. Fear is a false illusion, okay? And what do illusions teach us? Nothing. The illusions are not real. The only thing they teach us is that we are not present in the truth, and we have gotten disconnected to what? My favorite thing? Our God self. All right. So we know that we're disconnected from the God self. If we know that we are disconnected from who we are, our truth, this is when we start to tap into fear. We start to tap into what if. We start to tap into I shoulda did, the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Instead of being present, instead of being conscious of right now. right now. And this is how people always are missing their moments and conversations with spirit, the synchronicities, the signs from the universe, God, angels, whatever it is you believe in, right? You're missing it because you're too concerned, you too caught up in the mess from yesterday or the mess that you think might actually start to come. Great rising. Peace, peace, peace. Right? Instead of being present. When we are present, when we are conscious of our God self, when we are being fully in our body, fully in this moment, fully in the experience that is happening today, right now, and what we can create within this 24-hour time span, okay? Man, it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Because now we're not caught and trapped in dynamics that don't serve us. Now we're not thinking about things. You know how a lot of people stay stuck in relationships, stuck in that dead-end job, stuck in situations that's not serving them because they're thinking about either what mistakes they've made before or what mistakes they think they can make in the future. And they're not trusting that right now in this moment, this is not aligned with me. Right now in this moment, it doesn't feel good. Right now in this moment, this ain't serving me. I don't feel good about this. It's making my stomach hurt. That didn't feel right. And one of the biggest disconnects to our spiritual selves, to our whole self, is when we are not present in the body to pay attention to the hairs raising on our arm, okay? To the chill that comes over our body. So all of a sudden you get a knot or a tightening in your stomach. To that heart flutter that happens when the body is trying to give you the warning signs, the signals to tell you whether or not this is good or this is bad. This is not going to go right. If you go this way, I'm just saying. If you do this, we're not present. And when we're not present, we're going to miss the whole message. We're going to miss the capability of being in the moment and making magic happen with this moment. The real alchemy is being able to understand what is happening presently, what is happening in this moment. Not moving from fear, not moving in a space that you're thinking about what is going to happen in the next 5 minutes, 5 days, 5 weeks, or 5 years. How are you stealing your joy? How are you stealing your peace? How are you stealing your freedom? By being worried and concerned about things that you shouldn't even be thinking about. You are allowing your mind to drift in a conversation that's not worthy of your time or your energy. Because of you holding on to the past, or because of you're worried about the future, instead of being present and right now. There is nothing more beautiful when you learn how to meditate and you learn how to be still in your energy. There's nothing more beautiful than that stillness that you find within yourself. Not allowing the mind to wander. I'm going to say something that's real unpopular, probably, especially in this community, right? I'm going to say something that's real unpopular. It used to be funny, like when I hit a certain space in my I had already been meditating since I was probably 19. I'm 46 now, right? So since I was 19, I had been meditating. I remember around the age of probably 25. And I was like having different experiences in my meditation than anybody else was talking about. So I was just wondering, like, okay, what's wrong with me? Because y'all doing some traveling, you're going some places, There's a lot of stuff y'all experiencing that I'm not experiencing. And I remember one of my meditation teachers that I discovered later on in life. He was like, that's because you learn how to still the mind. He was like, a lot of people experience a lot of stuff in their meditation or in certain like states, okay, right? States of consciousness. It's because they're still allowing this mind to wander, race, and go all these different places. You're not still. You're still allowing this energy to engage. But when you learn how to master and still the thoughts and like allow the body to just get quiet and go inward, that level of stillness is something that I can't even describe. It's one of the things that every time I close my eyes that I go in looking for. I'm like, ooh, I get to go and get still and get quiet within myself and just really get in tune with my body. The best way, people always ask me, like, how do I get in tune? How do I hear my intuition? You have to master how to be in tune and quiet within self. When you know how to get the mind still, not worried about, did you wash the dishes? You got to get the kids out the door. That, what am I cooking today? I should have did this. What I need to do tomorrow. I wonder if I should do this. Maybe I ain't doing this right. When the mind just start chattering and running all over the place, then now you done took a thread and now it done turned into a whole conversation and narrative. Before you know it, you sleep. Because you done went down the yellow brick road. You done followed the breadcrumb. Now you sleep. When you can't quiet that noise, that means your mind's still all over the place. This is why when you are meditating, the biggest thing is to like go back to breath. Stop going all over the place. Allow yourself, like start talking to yourself. Like, self, I need you to breathe. And focus on the breath. Focus on how the breath is coming out of the body and coming back in. Coming out of the body and coming back in. When you start to just tune into what the body is doing, you learn how to get really in tune with yourself, get really still and centered with yourself, and really love how this body, this physical vessel that is holding on to the most powerful being there is, right? When you learn how to do that and just like sit there and just be like, oh, man, listen, just saying, it's a different experience. It's a different awakening. It's a different level of consciousness. It's a different level of clarity. Because now you can start to move and understand, oh, my body, when it's doing this, that's what that sign means. When it's feeling like this is what is happening. This is the awareness that is, coming to me. How am I tapping into my awareness, my God-given ability? How am I making sure that I'm listening when the body is speaking, when my spirit is speaking? It is all one and the same. It is all connected and together. We have to stop feeling like, and I talk about this all the time. That's why I posted the video on my page about a week ago, because it's like, we got to stop thinking all of this is separate. No, everything is one. It's like this. It's married. One cannot function without the other. If I'm not feeling well, then it's throwing something else off. It's throwing my judgment off. If my stomach is upset or it's got toxicity running around rampant, guess what? My mind and my choices are going to be toxic. How are you tapping into this vessel to get clear? And how are you treating it? Are you putting the right things on it? Are you putting the right things in it? Are you paying attention? Am I in an environment that my body is responding a certain way? Do you realize that when you're in a toxic environment, when you're in an environment that you don't feel safe, the body automatically stays in fight or flight? And because of staying in fight or flight, it is overworking your system. So now things start to fail. You have to figure out what is the way back to your center, back to your stillness. And what I can guarantee, it is not you worrying about the past, over analyzing the past, and it's not you getting stuck in what is tomorrow, what is to come tomorrow, what's going to happen tomorrow. It's not that. It's just you mastering right now. I love the book, The Power of Now. Why? Because it teaches you how to call your power back. It teaches you how to call your energy back into self. How to just enjoy that today is today. And whatever happens in this moment is just this moment. I don't have to carry it into tomorrow. I just have to appreciate the gift that it gives me right now. And then how am I using that to power me, to motivate me, to fuel me towards the future? And the future could be just in the next 5 minutes. How are you carrying that argument that you had this morning into your day? How are you carrying your peace into your day? Whatever it is, you have to figure out how to use it as a tool and not as a crutch, not as a hindrance. So, what I love about this is that so many, hold on, I want to go back to it real quick. It says, so for some, there is a secret fear that tomorrow will be worse than right now. You focus, you laying there. Before you even get your day started, you thinking about what tomorrow will bring. You worried about what the future will bring or what you've experienced, and you're missing your blessing of life right now. The fact that you woke up, the fact that it's a new day, and it's a new 24 hours to push the reset button, to get back in alignment, to follow your dreams, to make something happen, to make a shift happen, and be the conscious interruption that you need today. How are you tapping in to what it is that you need today? It could be such a beautiful experience. It could be such a beautiful, moment in the many moments that you have to come. When you learn how to master this, it is the gift that keeps on giving. When you master that, it's the gift that keeps on giving. If you don't know how to master it, when you're sick, you're going to stay sick. When you're upset, you're going to stay upset. When you lacking and you in poverty, you're going to stay in poverty because you ain't mastered this. You haven't mastered how to control the main, dynamic in your life. You sow in this and allowing this to make you go left and right instead of being in this, instead of being here. The more that we are here, the more we are in alignment with the soul and what's the spirit's purpose, the more you're in here, the more room you allow for chaos and confusion. Get out of the head, get back in your body, get back in the spirit. All right? I love you guys. I love you. I have my first Reiki session today out in Arizona. I'm super, super excited. I'm going to do group Reiki with some natives. And I was called and invited out of the blue, but I'm super excited about this particular experience and this new chapter that I am walking into with my business, with my gift, and with the brand. So y'all say a silent prayer for me, send some good energy and some good vibrations for me. And if you are trying to get into the generator class, it's sold out, child. It's gone. I got to take it down because we ain't got no more spaces. Just saying. And I'm super excited about that, because I can't wait to teach you and help you lean into what it is that you are supposed to lean into. All right. Love you guys. Have an amazing day. Peace. Thank y'all for the badges too. I saw them, but I didn't say what I was supposed to say. That was for April and Huncho. Thank you for the badge, babies. I appreciate y'all's support. All right. Peace.